Alright, what's up guys? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Welcome back to the best game I've played of Madden 22 so far. We've been grinding. I've played like 35 games already. This is by far and away the best one I've played. It is a #1 and #2 ranked matchup as well. So you guys got a great gameplay on your hands. And not only that, you guys are going to get to hear me rant, okay? I'm doing a post commentary for this video because I am going on a rant. Now, we don't do this a ton on my channel. And mostly, you know, they're good in nature, okay? And what I mean by that is I'm not trying to be negative. In fact, I'm trying to do the opposite. So you guys are going to hear me go on a bit of a rant, which you might find entertaining. Hopefully you do. So yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'll just let you guys listen to what I have to say. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump to the rest of the video. Alright, here we go, guys. We are taking on Joel, the #1 ranked MUT player in the entire world currently. We're #2, man, okay? So we're trying to get that #1 spot. I want the clickbait for YouTube, and honestly, can you guys blame me? I don't think you guys can, but we're getting dotted here. We're not off to a great start if we want to make that a reality. Joel is dotting me in the tight flex. We're running that Raven spread, but before I jump too much here into the actual game itself, I kind of wanted to go on a rant, okay? Now, those of you that have been watching me on Twitch or YouTube for a while know that it's not so often that I really go on these type of rants, okay? It's only when I feel really passionately about something. And this is just one of those cases, man. I believe the last rant I went on was that Kiv game last year, the tournament game, where I got pretty lucky in a game, and people were kind of giving me a lot of crap when, you know, I had no control over it. I don't make the game. I don't decide who gets lucky and gets unlucky. I just play the game. And, you know, it's kind of similar. What I'm about to talk about right now is kind of similar. Listen, I don't make the game. I don't get paid by EA to promote the game. I don't, earn commission by telling you guys to buy it and use a code or anything like that. Like, I wasn't even initially invited to that Game Changers program. I had to ask. I told you guys that in the previous videos. And, you know, I kind of expected it to start, especially getting early access to the game and being able to upload YouTube videos a day or two early. I knew there was going to be the crowd of people who are like, oh, the game looks the same. The game sucks. All you do is run the same play. You know, just the negative crowd. That's what I would call them, the negative crowd. They're just negative about everything. There's no positivity. They're already taking a dump on the game, and they haven't even played it. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say this game is perfect. This game has a pretty huge flaw right now, and that's defense is just absolutely, it's impossible. You can't get a stop on anyone. I played great defense this game. And you guys are going to see, I get dotted all game. I played great defense this game, and Joel throws for almost a perfect passer rating. It's honestly insane. Defense is borderline impossible. The movement's so slow. The sheds aren't great. Blitzes don't really work. Deep zones don't really react. But the reason I'm not ready to sit here and just, say what a lot of you guys want me to say and just be like, don't buy the game, it's terrible, it's the same thing every year, is because the game's not the same, okay? I feel like you have to be really casual to sit here and think the game's the same every year. And there's nothing wrong with being casual, okay? It's just from my perspective. You guys have to realize I play this game for a living. And ultimately, I don't draw my entertainment or my enjoyment from Madden from how the gameplay is, okay? The gameplay could be absolutely terrible, and I could still find a way to have fun. Fun and balanced quality gameplay, they don't go hand in hand. And not only that, but you can't please everyone. Some people want really fast users. Some people want really slow users. And that just translates to every aspect of the game. You're never going to be able to please everyone. And because of that, I don't really draw my enjoyment in Madden from the gameplay. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward. I get enjoyment from playing CFMs with my friends, playing money CFMs, playing in the tournaments, the MCS tournaments, watching my friends compete, making YouTube videos, TikToks, tweeting, streaming on Twitch, whatever it may be. There are so many external factors that I get enjoyment from, and it just doesn't depend on gameplay. And you guys really shouldn't base your enjoyment from Madden on gameplay either, okay? And the reason I say this is not to be, again, I don't get paid by you, okay? I'm not, they didn't tell me to sit here and tell you to buy the game. I'm not telling you to buy it. I personally don't really care if you do or don't. All I want to do is, one, create entertaining content for you guys. And then two, I want to create a community. That's ultimately what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to create a community that goes beyond just Madden eventually. It's going to start with Madden. And it'll always be a part of Madden, but I want to grow it beyond that. I want to grow really a community that can look out for each other, that can share gameplay tips with each other, life advice with each other, become friends with each other, all those different types of things. That's what I'm trying to do with TGL, man. Team and get lucky. So You know, if you guys want to be a part of that, man, we have a Discord server where we chat every single day. Link will be in the description below. Follow me on Twitter. We got the website coming soon this week as well. And honestly, that's really mostly what I have to say about it. Like, I had to say something because I just got a ton of negative comments. I believe a lot of people, I kind of briefly mentioned a lot of the stuff in previous videos. You know, I've talked about it on my Twitch channel as well, where I stream every day at 11 through 12 a.m. Eastern time. Had to throw the plug in there, but OJ Howard just did us real dirty right there. Gilly Lock gets put on skates by a tight end. How is a tight end spinning me out like that? OJ Howard, one of the best cards in the entire game. Super cheap to do as well. He's one of those team builder cards, but yeah, man, a lot of negative comments, mainly on the YouTube channel, and that's only a small portion. The majority of you guys, again, are absolute legends. I can't thank you guys enough every single day for the support that you guys show me, allowing me to do something and make a career out of something I'm incredibly passionate about. I'm always trying to get better, man. You guys have no idea how much effort I put in every single day, whether it's building that website that I was talking about, interacting in my Discord server, trying to become a better streamer, become a better YouTuber, an editor, all those different things, man. I put a ton of effort, and I do it all for you guys because I owe it to you guys. The support that you guys show, whether it's subscribing, liking, commenting, showing me love on really any social media platform. It's truly unbelievable, man. One of the best communities in the entire, really in any gaming community, honestly. I can't thank you guys enough. And like I said, I kind of knew there would be a few bad apples, you know, to start the year. This is my first year actually uploading at the start of a Madden, and I'm going to be doing it all year, pretty much daily, all year round. So we'll kind of weed those guys out for the most part, but I just had to kind of bring it up because there were actually quite a few comments on that. I don't get paid from EA. I don't work for them. I didn't make the game. So if y'all want to be mad, that's fine. This is not the place to do it though. 99% of the time, this is a community where we're trying to be positive. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say that I don't ever complain about the game, or I don't ever wish that it could be better or anything like that, because that's not true. I do complain. But for those of you that just want to take a dump on the game again and just say all these bad things, and all these content creators and go to all their videos and just like it and leave them comments saying, oh, you're a sellout and stuff like, it's just, why are you so mad, man? You haven't even played the game yet. Like, you're not going to even give it a chance. You're just going to say the game is exactly the same and you haven't even played it. How does that work, man? That negativity is unreal. This channel is not the place for you. This channel is for people who, again, don't necessarily draw all of their entertainment from just the gameplay. They get it from being a part of a community and just participating in events like CFMs, like tournaments, things like that. And again, we're just trying to grow out here, man, and we're not going to do that by being negative. We're going to be doing that by being positive. And I sound a little corny here, man. I'm not going to lie. If you met me 2 or 3 years ago when I played Madden and you heard me say this now, you'd be like, that ain't K-Mac. K-Mac talks more crap than anyone else on earth. You know, he complains about the game more than anyone else. But again, I feel like I've really matured a lot recently, especially with the game, and I'm trying to make this a career. I'm trying to make this a living, so I'm doing my best at it. So if you guys want to be mad, that's perfectly fine. That's your right to be mad at the game. Just this is not the place. So with that being said, Gilly Lock making up for getting spun out by OJ Howard earlier. Our first stop of the entire game. I told you guys earlier, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think the game is in a great spot right now. And you guys can tell, I've played great defense this game. And he has scored every single drive. He almost just scored again. But Gilly Lock with Acrobat saved me. If he didn't have Acrobat, he probably doesn't intercept that. Gilmore making a huge play for us, though. And that was the only stop all game. That was the only time really anyone's gotten even close to getting a stop, as we throw a laser here at the end of the third quarter. But that's not to say I don't think the game can be good. I think there's a lot of potential with Madden 22. I think they added a lot of really good things. The two-man wide receiver DB animations are really good in my opinion. You can't just roll out and throw a crosser every single play now. A lot of the times that DB is going to knock the ball out. You can go ahead. If you got someone big like Randy Moss or OJ Howard, man, you can go up there and dunk on people. I know a lot of people, especially the sim crowd, really likes the one-on-one ags with good receivers. You can do that. You can't do it every time, but you can do it a decent portion of the time. As right here, he almost gets insanely sticky with Devontae Smith, but yeah, as the game stands, it's definitely hard, especially competitively. Like, the CPU defenders are just so dumb. I mean, Gilmore is just diving all around the place. His pursuit angles are terrible. He's not really reacting. Gilmore runs out the back of the end zone there. He actually does a pretty good job of playing this one, but it's actually the next play I got confused with. You guys are going to see here, Gilmore actually just runs out the back of the end zone. And, yeah, where is he going? Look at Gilmore. He ran out of bounds. I had to click onto him and pull him back in bounds, and by the time that happened, it was already a touchdown. A great dot by Joel, but that kind of goes back to what I was saying about defense being virtually impossible. The sheds aren't very good. Blitzes aren't good. The users obviously been slowed down a lot. And we throw a big dot right here to Randy Moss on the route bounce. And I'm kind of a weird pro player. I'm going to be honest. I play really strange. I try to play creatively on offense, running spread. You guys know I'm pretty versatile on defense. I'm always running different offense as well if it's not spread. So, you know, I'm pretty weird. I like the slow user. If you ask pro players, every pro player, they would all tell you, nah, take me back to the old. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to tell you guys, I kind of like the new movement. Now, it could be a little bit better. I think what they did is drastic. I like the direction they're going. We're trying to nerf the user a little bit. I don't like the user being able to take away 2 seams, 2 crossers, you know, go up 20 yards down the field and then immediately bite down on a 5-yard drag. I don't really agree with that. I definitely think the user needs to be nerfed. I feel like it's a little drastic right now. The way players turn and accelerate it's just not realistic. They went for realism, but it's just not super realistic. It could definitely be a lot better, but yeah, the game has potential, man. If they either boosted the sheds, made the movement a little bit better, or made deep zones react, I think defense would be a lot better. It wouldn't be great. It wouldn't be as easy as last year, but I think it would still create a really nice skill gap. And like I said, I'm optimistic. The game hasn't officially dropped yet. They'll probably drop a gameplay patch on the first day, and they'll probably do it again a week or 2 later. So there's still a lot of room for improvement. I think we got a really good base here. And as we try to take off with Tom Brady, I actually went ahead and got rid of Tom Brady after this game, because this might cost me the game, man. It's 4th and 3. If I have anyone like Trevor Lawrence or Josh Allen, that is an easy first down conversion. But 40 speed, Grandpa Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady, by the way. So, you know, I'm talking some trash about him right now, but I don't really mean it. Tom Brady is a GOAT. We're going to go for this. This is such an offensive game. It is so difficult to get a stop. I think I have to go for this because even with a minute left and no timeouts, Joel is probably an 80-90% favorite to go ahead and win the game just by scoring 7. So I'm going to go for it. He plays great defense, but he peels back with his user. We time it perfectly. We have that matchup nightmare ability on OJ Howard. That's basically going to lock up the game. He's not going to even make me kick a field goal, which if you watch my YouTube videos, he would probably make me do that because you guys know I'm known as K-Mac Parkey. But yeah, a big-time victory over one of the best players in the community. I'm looking at the leaderboard right here, 22 and 3, 24 and 5 at the time of this recording. And GG's to Joel, man. He played his heart out. And you know, thank you guys for listening to my rant. For those of you that made it this far, Madden 22, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Again, I don't kiss ass. I'm not a sellout. I don't think the game is in a great spot right now with how difficult defense is, but I think it has a ton of potential. I'm optimistic. And even if they don't change it to the way I want them to change it, I'll still make a good time out of it by making videos, creating content, and building that community. Like I said, as corny as it sounds, I really want to thank you guys so much. Again, I can't ever stop thanking you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, thank you guys for listening to me. Maybe you guys are my therapist today, man. We'll just call it that. But GG's to Joel once again. With that being said, I will see you guys next video. Peace.